Darling, stop moving. You're waking up. Darling. Darling? Hey, baby. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hmm. My love, are you okay? You look so shaken up. What's wrong? A nightmare. Oh, my love, I'm sorry. Come here. Take some deep breaths, okay? In and out. Good. Come on. In and out. What happened, my love? Oh, darling, that sounds horrible. It's okay. Regulate your breathing, darling. In and out. That's it. Come in my arms. It's okay, darling. I've got you. I'm here for you. Whatever's troubling you, it's gone now. I'm here. Just you and me. My darling, you're pale. Hmm. Hold me tight, baby. It's okay. I'm here for you now. Nothing can hurt you. I'm here. Always here. Mm. I hate to see you so afraid. I'm sorry, my darling. My baby. Love of my life. My angel. My sweetie. So I'm so sorry, Papa. That sounds horrible. May I hold your head in my arms? You can relax now. I love you so much. I am so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Do you think do you think you can go back to sleep just yet? No? That's okay. That's alright. I'll wait as long as you need. For however long you want me to lay here, stroking your hair, sometimes that your nightmares can get hard, can get tough. But remember that I'm always here for you, for whatever you need. Your dreams cannot reach you when you're in my arms. I love you, and you are safe, my darling. You are so strong, and you are so much braver than any dream that you could conjure up. You're my sweetheart. My darling. What would make you feel better? A story, a lullaby, sitting in silence, a story. Okay, once upon a time. What, you don't like stories that start with once upon a time anymore? Well, I don't know, I thought they were charming. Okay, no once upon a time. A long time ago, in a little wooden shack, in a house made of rustic wood and held together by flimsy rusted nails, lived a lonely man. Man was a creator. He would find these bits and pieces around a junkyard, and every day he would walk back to his house after going to this big junkyard, and he would make something, and he'd never know what he was going to make when he made it, but he'd start, and it wouldn't stop until he'd finished it. And somehow, no matter what it looked like, no matter what it did, he was always happy because he could look at that and he could go, I made that. And then one day, when he followed his regular routine, he had walked back to this big junkyard and found that the entrance to it had been shut off. And this old man with whiskers coming from his chin and a long furrowed brow had walked up to our man and he'd said, well, I'm sorry, my friend, but it appears my junkyard's been shut down. It appears that, although we intake so much rubbish, there's just not enough scrap for it to be considered useful anymore. And so the man went home, sad and scrapless, and for the first time in many years, he had not been able to make something that he could be proud of. And so he grabbed these big pieces of art and creations that he had made, and he had thought, well, I would like to make a tribute to the fantastic piles of metal and nuts and bolts and wires and rope that I had found, and a tribute to what I had made from them. And so after many long nights, he had made a new way into this scrapyard, and he had converted all of his pieces of art into big pieces around the scrapyard, statues and little inventions like a domino effect that would take a ball from the top of a tower and roll it all the way down to the bottom and bring it up again and roll it all the way back down to the bottom. And after he'd hauled piles and piles of his work into the scrapyard, he had finally been able to walk back home and rest, knowing that he had set up these big monuments. And after a week, the man had decided that he wanted to go and see what had come of this scrapyard. And he had found that nothing was there anymore. And he was confused. He thought, wow, I had spent so long working on these things. I guess I thought that they'd find their home here, the way that I did. And so in his sadness, he walked into town. And as he entered this bright town full of life and people running markets, he had found that all of his inventions had been put up on display. And not only that, the rest of the scrap that was left behind had been made into their own wondrous little conventions. And the old man had gone up. The man with whiskers and a furrowed brow, and he had said, well, what happened to the scrapyard? And the whiskered man said, well, while they were scrapping it, they found these wondrous works of art. And soon enough a crowd had formed, and everyone decided to take a little bit of scrap and make something else to contribute. And eventually, there was no more scrap left. So he decided to turn it into a little nature park. And all the scrap throughout town had been turned into wonderful pieces of imagination. Was that a good story, Mela? Surprise, darling. I'm actually quite happy you fell asleep. I don't need to sing you a nursery